Alright, so last time we had some nice scenes with Oda's mom and Oda, and then we got an ending, but then we still got a scene afterwards, and that's where we are right now. So I don't know how long this is going to go on. I'm not really sure what's going on. If that was a real ending or what, but we got credits.
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
So I'm curious.
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly.
Oh yeah.
We have 2 clues.
That would have been horrible if it ended there. Because we found Sojima in a vase, in pieces. So yeah.
2?
2 points of information. But
One.
they may not connect directly to the murders.
1, you're under arrest, Date, for interfering with the crime scene.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes. After Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
I wouldn't say beaten. Yeah, this is weird. I remember this.
You witch!
Iris approaches her really weird.
There,
Oh,
stop it.
they cut it out. Like Iris walks up to her slowly and doesn't react, and we don't know what she does or says, and then she walks off.
I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Oh God.
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss, the next video.
You know what'd be really crazy?
You witch!
Oh, I guess I'm gonna show it. It'd be crazy if Iris didn't have an eye.
You stay away from
Like she's
my
already
boy!
missing her one eye.
Tessa!
Huh.
What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
Oh, so maybe that's why the mom followed her, is Iris took the knife and hit it behind her back.
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter.
Ugh.
Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Oh God, it's gonna be like somebody's eye. I would guess Shoko's eye. Oh, that'd be gross. Shoko's eye.
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Oh, okay. I can see everybody's twist coming, but only 2 seconds early. That's gross. What? That's the end? Oh my goodness. So we still learn nothing about So. Okay. Alright. Well, I know we have 2 more paths to go that we know of. Okay, so this is the least far back. Oh, okay. So yeah, this will be interesting. We're definitely going to go here. This is the other way we could have went from this sink. And this is Ota's sink. It only looks the tiniest bit more more ridiculous
Polar bear!
when you're fast forwarding. Alright. Alright, so we still gotta do the first thing here. We need these time things.
Iris is on the... Iris is on the...
You know what?
Iris is on the...
Oh, it's went up, okay. Because that was 10. I was like, probably worth it to get a 10, but... Oh, it could be worth it to get a 1/10. Still. Yeah, let's do that.
Iris! Hey! Tessa!
Guess she's not waking up.
Alright.
The ice on the...
Alright, I'm just trying to think. So next time, if it was a lower amount, I would just be lower. So yeah, it is better to make a 1. Alright, so last time I used the forklift to move the box. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I did that. Did the green one. Okay, we gotta go to the red one.
A plate attached to the cold has frosted open. D.
Yeah, D's don't really do it for me. They have to be at least an F.
There is no end to your desire.
Oh, back to work.
There seems to be nothing here.
So I gotta get onto this shelf somehow.
An odd, though it is like...
He said.
Acetone? What is this?
I eventually... That's... Tessa! Stand your ground! Odamatsu's... I have to fight back with...
Agent
Proceed.
Dante, you've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes, that's a lot of time.
A remote control.
Maybe there's no power.
It appears to be a...
So I'm thinking throw something, but I could use a better time thing. And I mean, who knows? It could be one of these. It's probably not. Maybe I'll just use the 40. Yeah, we got a lot of time. I guess I'll do it.
This is an ice cold one.
Iba, aim for the switch.
Position target in the center and hit the switch. Position target in the center and hit the switch.
Now it will move.
Did he really help Iris like
Regardless of the truth. Right now,
this? Is annoying.
Agent Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
a remote control. Here it goes. I hear some sound. I'm not sure I should press it. Ota.
Yeah.
Man, I hit that button twice and did nothing both
Ota
times.
looks frightened.
Okay, we need to encourage. Right. Last time we motivated. Wait, he looks frightened. Do we need? Does that mean we need to calm him first? Or is that what they said last time? I think it is. Yeah. I think we just motivate him again.
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it. Earn it. Do it and you'll be rewarded.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't be scared now. I have to stand up. Now, count up your sins.
Jamming to this music right now.
Maybe this.
I wonder if he could have done that without turning on the electricity and encouraged him, and then he hits the button and nothing happens. Ouch. Ooh. Oh, is he gonna go for the mask? Do it.
Dante, you've hit the limit. Time's up.
No!
I can almost
What?
make out their
Only
face.
5 minutes.
Cuter, force shutdown.
Stop! Stop it!
I was gonna say. Not that this is reality, but only the polar blood's blood is on the ground right now. See, they lied. We got 2.5 minutes left.
What were you thinking? You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Yeah, we have 2.5 minutes left.
Any longer, and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
I know.
No, you clearly don't. This isn't just about you, Date. If your consciousness erodes inside of Somnium, you put...
If I may? Fortunately, there were no abnormal Date and Ot, although the
What was I supposed to... You saw it, boss. I was about to see the culprit.
There you were.
Not necessarily. We need to verify that Ota did, in fact, see the culprit's fate. That's the only way it could have ended up in his Somnium.
Well, Ota,
Huh?
you saw the killer's face at the warehouse, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see their... If I did, I would've...
You see...
I mean, I did try to get a look at them. They look like they were knocked out, but as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my gut.
That is what we witnessed in his song.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is before So's death in this timeline.
It's all right. As I mentioned earlier, both your... However, I'm sure there was some...
It's kind of ridiculous she's so mad. I mean, she ordered him to take me out, and he did. Like, what I said is irrelevant.
I know it was dangerous to sink past the time limit. That was my fault.
Are you really sorry?
Yeah.
Then you owe me some Dom P at my favorite club in Kabukicho. Or, you can lick my shoes. Either or.
Licking your shoes is a lot cheaper.
Because I was scared.
Scared?
The killer could come here to finish the job.
But you didn't get a good look at their face, right?
But they don't know that. I had it prepared just in case. You know what I'm talking about, right, Date? Preparing in advance in case you might need it. Like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party. Oh, sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
I have more experience than you.
I've been better. I'm still a little drowsy.
What about your stab wound?
My what? Oh! Oh! It's because you grabbed me and forced me to...
Don't blame me.
I'll sue you for this!
His face.
Come on.
Or, how about this? Get me one of the straws Tessa used, and I won't sue you.
Jesus Christ! It's like every time you start to like this guy a little bit, he has to go and be a creeper, dude.
I see Ota is back to his healthy self.
Guess so. Ota, let me ask you something. When you were fighting the polar bear back at the warehouse, did the crane hook get stuck on the polar bear's leg?
Now that you mention it, maybe it did.
So his blood's there.
Maybe.
It's like I told you, I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, but now that we're talking about it... Yeah, the crane hook got stuck on the polar bears, and then, when the hook got...
Date, I checked all. None have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m.
Who cares about that? Check the
left
blood
leg.
at the crime scene.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, he definitely would have needed first aid.
Perhaps a friend or a cult.
You think there are multiple?
That is not what They may have.
Wait, are
helped
they really
the
not gonna
cult,
talk about
but
checking the
not
blood?
necessarily been involved in the crimes.
So we know that the culprit is a... That information could be...
Date, get out there.
Oh
Look
my
for people with
God.
an injured left leg.
Like, yeah, that step makes sense if you check and the blood doesn't match any known records, you know? I mean, that is... Which, you know, I mean, I guess there's a good chance I won. You can at least get a blood type. You can... you should be able to get DNA.
How exactly?
Can't you just go ask around or something?
Are you serious? Do you know how many people live in this city? What?
Date, what is the matter?
Who's had a leg injury? Oh.
Date!
Are you alright?
I don't remember anyone with leg injury.
Hey,
Oh, you're...
Mizuki? What happened?
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
You did something dangerous during the sink last night, didn't you? Your brain got overloaded and you passed out. That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation. I'm off.
Why? Today's Tuesday. You should have...
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you? Taking the day off for mourning.
That's a good point. Oh man, you just lost both your parents.
I see.
You probably went back to the hospital.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced. And about what happened at the cold store.
Why did she tell her?
Mizuki was asking about the staff. The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she...
Oh, Date's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
Wow, talk about being insensitive. Who says that to someone who just lost both their parents?
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect you should not have any issue continuing the...
All right.
Hey, will you take me with you?
I told you yesterday, Mizuki. I won't put you in danger.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right? The killer has an injury on their left leg. Boss said you need to find them.
So would be my first guess.
Let me help you.
No.
Date, don't you know how I feel? My parents are dead. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
Date, consider she is lonely. Mizuki has not been with Renju and Shoko, but clearly, she's a bond that was broke with her parents gone. She can only depend, you know, to whom I...
Fine, let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Date.
Here, wipe your tears. We're heading out.
Date, I must admit, I am at a disadvantage. The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
We need to revisit the scene. It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
Or ask around the city.
So this isn't on here. I guess we don't really know that So's really super connected in this one, though. I don't think. There's one time we asked him about something, but he didn't know. Well, he said he didn't know, and we didn't know better.
This is where Iris and Ota gives me goosebumps.
You scared? You need to chill.
You need to get better jokes.
Oh, chill, meaning both.
Don't explain it. It's embarrassing. Ota was down around.
Correct.
The bloodstains there.
Correct.
No, wait. That's where the polar bear's leg was
Yes,
pierced by the hook.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. They should be in the same spot. Otherwise, we would have seen two stains.
Date, the blood stain here is two different one of them is most like the other.
Hey, do you have DNA for?
Of course. I already sent it to the lab to be analyzed.
Why are you waiting?
Because I didn't think there was any need to.
Tell them we need it analyzed urgently. The culprit's blood is mixed with Ota's.
Yes, sir. Under.
You did it, Date. We're making progress.
If this goes well, we can identify the criminal with a single test.
Only if we had DNA samples for everyone. Which, I don't know, maybe in this future you do.
But it might take some time for the results to come out. No point waiting here. We might as well check some...
Got it.
The shrine. Where is that? Oh, that's... I still don't know what that has to do with anything, but...
I remember telling you that Bloom Park is an important part. Before it shut down, I came here. They fought a lot. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes. I remember I was just a little girl, but that's why I remember. I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next. She was holding me. Other than last Friday. Nope. This place has been off limits. Even if it wasn't.
Why is that?
How can I explain? I guess I didn't want to ruin it. But in the end... Daddy was on the outside taking pictures. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him... We sound like a happy family, huh?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but Mom wasn't mad or upset or... That might have been the first and last time that... I couldn't get on many of them because but I did ride the Ferris wheel. They're kind of tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun, it felt...
Alright, just making sure there's no one watching and there's nothing we could do.
Hey, Date, how do you define family?
Define? You mean like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family. Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is. That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying. I killed them.
What?
I killed Mom and Daddy. I was never a good girl. I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along. And why they got divorced. Then Mom had to start working and start doing business with dangerous people. If I was just a good girl, Mom wouldn't have been killed. All of this, is all my fault.
Why me?
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right?
Oh yeah, so I like totally forgot, but these two are supposedly in a relationship at some point. Like, that has never been touched on the entire game besides that first scene where they say, like, oh, I think they say, like, she's your ex or something. It seems weird.
Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Our child is abnormal.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby, no child should cry at night. No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child... She's still abnormal. Even other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by now.
God. Mother of the Year here.
They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl...
She sounds like a normal kid to me. Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
I'm doing more than anyone! Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
Oh, God. Maybe the first truly unlikable person we met in this game. Besides maybe So.
I quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hand. I raised my child, but one little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice. I know you should never raise your hand to a child. I know that, but I have a good reason. She doesn't listen to me, so what else am I supposed to do?
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying, and it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop. And Mizuki cries and cries some more. Why are you crying? If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you. Stupid Mizuki. Stupid girl. It's not my fault. Everything is her fault.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why doesn't anyone see that? Why doesn't anyone understand?
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju.
It was my misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that. Well, no. Maybe she does love her. But she has a hard time of it. Shoko was never hugged by her mother. Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to... When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, it's just like that.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless. Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done...
What about counseling?
I did recommend... She told me, I'm not... Mizuki is the problem. No, Mizuki... She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are
Even with all of the hit...
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily... Maybe. Mizuki is hungry for love. She craves praise and she wants it from her mother. That's why she... I have a company now.
Lemnis.
We're at a cruise.
Oh, so this is where we're gonna be to.
I
We're
can't
going
take
to
even a
agree
single
to be
second
her
out of my day
guardian.
to deal with a kid.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about. Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising it.
That might. Maybe this is partially.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. You two are both awful parents. I knew about the whole thing. That's why 4 years ago, Mizuki, don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
Huh? Why are we at... Did you come here to pray that you find the criminal?
Alright, let's see how long it's been since the last save. I'll go one more scene before calling it.
No, I don't believe in God.
Wow, how edgy teen of you.
What? Especially in Japan. That's not edgy teen. Edgy teen is that response into somebody stating their beliefs.
Don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
That's not even remotely similar.
So why are we really here?
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. Keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
You could at least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things. Why do these dog statues always have one with its mouth open and one with its mouth closed?
Good question. Maybe the one with his mouth open is going, ah, and the one with his mouth closed is going,
What?
You're the one who asked.
I agree. For once, I agree with Mizuki.
Coming here reminds me of when I trained you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
Leave it to me!
Begin!
Alright, so she's like Goku.
How's that?
Well, this is on you.
Huh?
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki! Run for it!
Wait for me!
By the way, whatever happened?
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. So I broke all their front teeth.
Jeez.
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Come on. What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible. And you?
It's a secret. When you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
Huh? Anyway, where to next?
Alright, I will call it here. Till next time.